Shalom, brothers and sisters. So, this again for me is just planned destruction of America from within, not supporting their own farmers and their own people, but supporting foreign countries in their land to take away their own resources to other countries. Outrage builds as Saudi-owned company pulls groundwater from drought-plagued Arizona for its own use. In rural Arizona's La Paz County, on the state's rugged border with California, the decision by a Saudi-owned dairy company to grow alfalfa in the American Southwest for livestock in the Gulf Kingdom has raised eyebrows nearly a decade ago. So this has been going on for more than 10 years. Now worsening drought has focused new attention on the company and whether Arizona should be doing more to protect its groundwater resources. Amid a broader investigation by the state attorney general, Arizona rescinded a pair of permits that would have allowed Fondamont, Arizona, a subsidiary of Almarai Co., to drill more than 1,000 feet into the water table and pump out 3,000 gallons of water per minute to irrigate its forage crops. Saudi Arabia, struggling with its own water shortages in the past decade, has restricted the growth of forage crops in their country. The Fondamont chose Arizona as a place to grow their crops, which has now angered the state. It has faced 2 consecutive years of federal water cuts from the Colorado River, the primary water source for the state. Officials from both parties criticized the use of state water by foreign-owned entities. They said in January that they would look into the practice. The state's groundwater, Hobbs said, should be used to support Arizonans, not foreign business interests. The same month, Republican state legislators introduced a bill to prohibit the sale of state lands to foreign governments, state enterprises, and any company owned or based in China, Russia, or Saudi Arabia. And it's not the only foreign company that farms in the Southwest. The UAE-owned Aldara Global Inc. grows forage crops in Arizona and California and is a major North American exporter of hay. US farmers themselves export hay and other forage crops to the Middle East, mainly Saudi Arabia. China is a primary export market for US hay as well. So instead of owning the market and using the local resources in the US to ship it to these countries, they've somehow, under the table grants and donations and whatever, gained the land, and they're growing their own stuff and shipping it home using American water and American resources. These are primarily countries that don't like America to hate America, that are using America's resources already for themselves to help themselves through their drought crisis, whilst Americans must suffer. Interesting. If you don't see the forced destruction of the United States here from within, then I don't know what will let you see it. But we continue watching. Keep looking up. Shalom.